Come on in. So we're back at the serviced accommodation unit today because there's a couple of things that I want to sort out, and there's a couple of things that aren't quite working as well as they should be. So the first thing we've got here is that we've put the coat rack up. So a lot of people saying in the comments there's nowhere to hang your coats. Well, there is now. Now, if you're wondering, that's actually a light. Some people were quite confused as to what it was, so it's a light. Right, so the first place I want to go through to is into the kitchen. So come on in. Now, a couple of people were saying on YouTube that the plugs were exposed and you could see the plugs underneath the TV. Well, we've sorted that out now. We are going to get a table. The table's going to go here like a little breakfast bar. So we've got a few bits and bobs that are still here. Some of the things that we needed to install, like the washing machine and the tumble dryer. So come through into the dog wash area. So this is our little dog wash area. Tumble dryer and washing machine are now here. So we need to get all of this utility area cleared, and we need to just get it all tidied up because we're almost ready to rent it. Now, somebody also said that we're missing a dishwasher. Dishwasher is there. Now, I know it's only little, but it is only a serviced accommodation unit. You don't need anything bigger than that. So that's the kitchen area, 99% finished. Let's go into the living room. So a couple of people in the living room gave some really good comments. One of which was, we don't have a rug and we don't have a table. Well, we've got both now. So we've got a nice rug here, we've got a nice table. And you said that we were missing a TV. Well, of course, we were going to put a TV in all the way along. So we've got a nice TV cabinet and a TV, really well positioned. You've got the couch here now with an occasional table on the side. And we've got the guest book because you also said we're missing a guest book. So we've put that in. Now, the next thing was we had a few complaints from the staff when they were coming here to check things out about the door handles. So I've already done a separate video on Facebook for that, but coming upstairs, I just want to show you that the door handles don't actually work properly because we've got these privacy handles on. Now these privacy handles, obviously for privacy, so you're supposed to be able to twist the lock on the inside and they're supposed to lock, and that's been fixed. That one now works perfectly. It wasn't working before, so it's working perfectly now. So obviously our team have been out and they've come out and they've fixed them. Have they all been fixed? That's the question. So who came out to fix these, Lorraine?
Simon.
They're working now. Yay! And the one in the bathroom. So obviously the mechanisms inside the locks weren't working properly. One of the things that we should have checked. Right, that's done. That was one of the other things. Everything else, I think, is ready to go. So if you're wondering why we've got the doors wedged open, I know they're fire doors. They shouldn't be wedged open. There's nobody living here at the moment. Obviously, when we're in here and we're getting everything fixed, they've been wedged open for that reason. Everything else is fine. So let's have a little look around then in case you are new to the property. So bathroom, this area here was an airing cupboard. We ripped it out and we put a shower in. Then we've got the lovely bath and the bathroom. We've got a little radiator here as well. Bluetooth mirrors. And then we've got the lovely 3 rooms. So we put an ensuite in this room. So this room was a little bit bigger, but we put an ensuite in. Have a little look in there. And we've got a nice double room. We've got the hangers now. A lot of people saying, where are your hangers? Hangers are all here. Then we've got this bedroom, which is the lightest one on the front. And again, hangers are up. A lot of people saying, like, you know, these aren't big enough for you to hang a dress. Well, they're as long as any wardrobe. I don't understand how long dresses need to be. But anyway, hangers are up there as well. And that's all fixed to the wall. The towels are in. Everything's ready in this room. This room is completely 100% ready to go. And then we've got the last room. So it sleeps 6 people, folks. And the last room in here. We just haven't got hangers in this room yet. So, in terms of numbers, I've already explained this, but we bought this house for 188,000, thereabouts, give or take. We had to pay about £5,000 stamp duty and legal costs, and then of course we spent about £80,000 on it. It was a bit of a wreck, but because of the standard that we've done it to, we've had it revalued at £370,000. Now, we're not going to sell it. We are going to keep it and rent it out as a serviced accommodation. But it's a perfect example of what we call buy, refurbish, refinance, or buy, add value and refinance. Because now what we're going to do is we're going to put a mortgage on it because we bought it cash. Got to draw all of that money back out and use that money to go again on the next one. Let's have a little look outside. Before we go outside, let's just have a little chat about the design and why we do things the way we do. So when we create our properties, it's very important to us that we do it with the tenant in mind. And this particular property here, as you can see, we've taken feedback from our tenants and we've asked people what they want and what they'd prefer in their houses in the future. And we've implemented that feedback and we've tried to design the house in this particular one based on the back of that. So we're very aware that, you know, they're not just rental properties, they are homes and our tenants have to live here. So we've got to do it to the very best of our ability. So the tenant's happy, they're safe, and you know they can lead a really nice lifestyle in our houses. So this is the kind of design that we're doing now in our properties. We've got a beautifully appointed gas fire here. We even do fully furnished properties, so most of our properties are fully furnished, so you can literally just come in, move in and live. One of the things you need to consider when you do a refurbishment, well actually not one of the things, but there are several things. The first one is having an asbestos report. You can't put any of your building team in until you've had that report back to make sure it's safe. The second thing is building regulations. So we've had the building regulations officer come out to sign this property off and he didn't. Why? Because we forgot one thing. I'll show you what it is. Now he won't sign this off until we've done this. Under the stairs, in this little cupboard here, you probably can't see it, we need 30-minute fireproof plasterboard to go over the stairs and sealed around the outside. And for obvious reasons. Why? Because we've got a consumer unit here. That's the electrical box. So at the moment we can't rent it. We're not allowed to rent it until we've had building regs sign off, and we can't get the sign off until we've done that. We did miss that. Let's go outside. Let's show you what we've done outside. We've done so much work out here. Quite a lot of people in the last video commenting about why don't we spend as much outside? Well, we kind of have done. So what we've done, the first thing we had done was the resin. So all of this was just broken up concrete. So we've had it resined, quite expensive. Now what we've done as well, we've cut all of the old ivy back. Now if you look at some of my old videos, you'll see that it was all overgrown out to here. We've had the doors replaced there as well. We've had the windows replaced. We've had there was a big pile of mud here in the corner. We've had all of that removed. We've had all the paths jet washed. We've put a nice rockery in with some lovely plants, and we've rescued the fig tree. The fig tree was overhanging into the car park next door, so we've had to cut the fig tree off there and save the rest of it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put some nice patio furniture out, and it's going to be relatively maintenance free. We've also got these lovely lights as well for the winter. So that's where we're at. I think we're almost ready to go, but we can't do it yet until building regs give us the sign off. I'd love your thoughts. What do you think of it? Are these kind of videos useful for you? If they are, please do give me a like. Please do click on that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one.